Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a very explosive episode of Hades 2 as we get a chance to try out the aspect of Medea for the Argent Skull. This is a very unique weapon aspect, I have to say, and we're going to get full opportunity to really put this baby through its paces. Again, for those who don't know, the premise is you use your basic attack to kind of charge up. You can either use your special to detonate it all at once, or you just have to wait 3 seconds and it'll just sort of detonate as happenstance, like so. And that's really all there is to it. The Omega attack, you know, you target like so. The Omega special, you dash through, kind of similar to what it was before. But a very interesting kind of conceit for the preloading of the basic attacks. Kind of reminds me of one of the ones from Hades 1. Where one of the upgrades you could get is that you could sort of preload the blood cast and then detonate them at a certain time. So anyway, let's before we continue on, actually we have no more gifts to give to our skeletal friend here, so never mind. I had it in mind to be generous, but that will have to wait. So off we go on the trial of precarity. Only a 3 out of 5, so not too bad. Use the frightful explosive power and the wrath of the god of light Apollo as you put the risen dead to rest in the city of Athena. Which means a date with a certain singularly eyed Cyclops.
This is a trial of destruction, so please see what you can do.
There's no one god of vengeance on Olympus because we all share that responsibility at times. Go on, take back what's yours.
Alrighty, so heroic, you deal more damage until you take damage. You take no more for 15 seconds. Regain this. That seems pretty outstanding. We may as well take it, right? The Vow of Hubris. Okay, well, there goes that. Oh, gosh. Alright, well,
Hold on.
hubris indeed from my part. I immediately botched that, but that's alright. I'm getting used to the best way to go about business. Figuring out the best way to take care of business.
Need to recharge.
All right. So, I need to grab this. So we're not going to be able to use our Omega Special, unfortunately, because we're out of magic. I've got to figure out a way to recharge that magic a bit quicker. Let's go up here. I can't even use my my Omega, so this is all going to be special based,
Damn it.
like so. So pre-charge. It's almost like a shotgun, like preload, head in there, shotgun it all out at once. Like so. Okay. It's definitely going to take some getting used to. That's not a conventional playstyle that I have. But that's the point of these trials, isn't it?
Shambling wretches is brought to heel. Though you need not concern yourself with the details. We have someone already on the case.
Oh. Wait. What does that mean? I shall keep it that way until its infestation is brought to heel. Who is on the case? Is that, oh, that's probably Hercules, right? Because he's kind of commissioned by the Olympians to handle Athena. Sprint forms a gust, sure. Sure, that works well enough. Oh, and we're actually able to farm, or to collect stuff. Are we always able to collect stuff for trials, or is that new? Rainfall. Why is that? Why was that indicated? Well, because it's raining, obviously, but like, what's the significance of that? I wonder. Okay, well, we probably want to do our Daedalus hammer first, right? Which is lower right. Yeah, there's some good room holes here, fortunately.
Death to Kronos.
Uh-oh. Whoops. I was a little bit too cavalier there. Alright, all kinds of stuff that we have never taken. Your attack grows to 50% bigger. and stronger over 2 seconds or until it explodes. Your specials are faster. Your attacks fire your shells all at once in a spread pattern. I feel like that wouldn't... How would that work for this? Because I'm not really firing them, per se. Huh. Attack grows up to 50% bigger and stronger over 2 seconds. Does that even count while I'm holding on to them, I wonder? Because if so, then that would be... I'm gonna go off
Feels
the
even
assumption that that's
sturdier.
the case. Like, it's gonna grow bigger and stronger even while I'm holding on to them, right?
Shades, I release you.
I mean, that felt pretty robust. I don't know. I don't know the exact numbers, you know, under the hood, but it feels pretty good. Let's go pick up our health. And then we'll probably do our hex. And then we'll see where we're at. Let's go ahead and detonate this immediately. Oh. No, not like that. Whoa, whoa. The hunt is on.
Come on.
Man, it is kind of a pain to have to charge these up every time. I mean, I know that's the gimmick here, but... And, like, having to pick up my shells... Yeah, I don't know. Well, thanks, Artemis. I appreciate it. Alright, round 2.
Not now.
Nice shot.
Where are my shells at? Here they are. Alright. Not too terrible, I guess, all things considered. Hold on 1 second, let me just pick this up.
Hey, is it really true Moros himself showed up at your crossroads because you summoned him? As in, you literally invited doom?
It's a little on the nose, I know.
It doesn't seem the wisest course when you put it that way. Kronos once was brought low by a prophecy of the three fates. I felt they might be willing to intervene again.
And they did so by sending you the embodiment of misfortune and unforeseen consequences. Well, if that's what the fates have in store, you're going to need this.
What you have in mind. Okay. Foes with at least 80% take critical damage. Marks or any damage is critical. I don't feel like that's a great one because I'm not doing a whole lot of instances of damage. You know what I mean? Like if I were using the twin flames and doing lots of little chip damage, that 3% would be very helpful, but I'm only doing a couple instances at a time that has less of a chance to go off. So 30% chance to take critical damage. I'll do the first blood one, I think.
Should head back out.
It's not my favorite one, but it'll do, I guess. Okay. Let's grab the hex, I think. Alright. Let's go ahead and detonate this, I think. Get back here in the corner.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
You now possess the Argent Skull Revolve, an everlasting reminder that death and fear ought always to be allies in our cause. Woe unto whomever meets her gaze.
That's true. I guess that those sentiments like of death and fear aren't inherently like bad or wrong here. They're kind of providing utility to us, aren't they? Yeah, I guess we'll take the lunar ray.
I can see you may direct the lunar ray.
And let's hope that maybe we can get a sneaky upgrade to the hex somewhere, just so that maybe we can steer the ray a little bit easier, or it can last a bit longer. So far, that is we have not gotten any side rooms here, unfortunately. pick up some extra stuff, but what are you going to do?
Where else can we go?
So, what are the options here? I feel like taking a Demeter and an Apollo and maybe a Poseidon as the last three. I think I'm going to stay away from the mini-boss. Is what I'm leaning towards.
Eidolons everywhere. Traitors.
I really need to get something from my cast, because as of right now, not much is
Revol's empty.
it's not super duper useful to me right now. That takes a while to... I guess I can just trigger my special without doing the Omega version, huh?
Traitors.
You know, Flower, how mortals seek to be like us? Yet in so doing, they take on our ignoble qualities. Perhaps it's Lord Apollo's fault as the standard to which they aspire.
Yikes, are you going to take that Apollo?
With any offense,
Oh, he is not.
Lady Demeter. I know the times have been quite cruel, though why don't we direct that cruelty at our enemies, instead of heaping it upon each other here?
Yeah, tell it like it is, Apollo. Why are you so miserable? While standing in a gust... Oh yeah, we've taken that one before. You randomly fire gales. Alright, here's a little side room for us.
It's no use.
Yeah, I need some other ways of you know, triggering damage right now. This just feels way too slow to load up. Can I get through there? I can't. Okay, pick that up. Yeah, I've got to be a lot slower and methodical to do it.
Vitality.
That vitality is actually pretty huge. Yeah, I would love to be able to get my cast somewhat functional right now. Dealing damage, I should say. It's still functional in the sense that it's holding enemies, but I want it to be working for me offensively. We'll take Apollo. Oh, come on.
Couldn't do it.
Stay out of there until it detonates. Anytime now. There we are.
In the name of Hades.
After you take revenge damage, okay. Casts inflict daze, deal a burst of damage before they expire. Yeah, I mean, the revenge damage is nice, but I desperately need my other attacks to do something. So casts being one of those things, in my opinion. No side rooms here, so we've got one more. And I think we will go Poseidon for this.
Ghastly thing.
Give me back my shells, please. Ah, man, I'm having a hard time. Okay, drop the cast here. These guys are taking a lot of hits to take down with this build.
Out of shells.
Alright, well, there we go. That's something.
One thing about me, niece, is I have a keen eye for amphibians. That one with you there is a fine specimen indeed. This likes briny waters, but no beast is perfect.
Alright, specials, hit foes with a splash. Yeah, I think that's what we need. I think that will definitely help. And that is it, actually. I can't say that I'm heading into this final fight with a whole lot of confidence, unfortunately. There we go, there's some extra money. Oh, we're one away short from 200. Is there something I can destroy that will get me over the top?
I can get out.
Maybe there'll be something in Charon's room that I can break.
Something nearby.
Let's see. Maybe not. I may be up a creek without a paddle. Yeah. Well, yeah. Even if I did, I would still only be able to buy one thing. So what am I going to take? Maximum magic. So what is priming my magic right now? I probably should have read this before I started doing what I'm doing. Piercing arrow fires towards any foe damaged by your Omega cast. I probably should have done that. Cast also blasts the area after 4 seconds. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't... I don't know why I didn't read this. Oh, and also my question about why it said rainfall is right here. It causes valuable death caps to grow from the ground. Cool. Alright, well, there goes my... There are my questions answered, except for why is my magic being primed right now? That I still don't know. None of it says on here. Maybe... Is it something to do with my keepsake? Your Omega attack fires straight ahead and has 60 power. Rocket Bombard. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm totally missing it. I don't know why all of my magic is blocked off right now. If there was something that explained it to me... Yeah, I honestly don't see it. It doesn't really matter, though. I think we've got enough health to get past...
Steady now.
To get past, so I think we'll just go magic. We'll just go magic-based.
Where you going? Hey, what's your beef with Kronos anyhow? He wants to change stuff up a bit, so what? Life's hard up here. It could be easier.
It won't be. That town back there, as you call it, would have been bustling with mortals. Now it's a festering necropolis. All thanks to the Titan.
My sheep, they're glad to be alive. No complaints. But individuals like you got too many ideals. Best I eat you and be done.
Oops. God. Okay, that's a lot of damage I'm taking here. Especially the fact that I... Alright, let's do this. Fire the lunar ray. Fire the missiles. I've forgotten the casts deal damage to me as well, so I gotta get out of there. Oh, I didn't do nearly as well as I'd hoped. Let's get this guy down.
Revol's empty.
What? Where are my missiles? Or my casts? That still damages me, even though I should be in, like, iframes, I feel like.
I can't.
Oh. We might be in trouble here. I don't know. Let's drop this right here in front of him. Just let it do its work. Alright, we're detonating it somewhat. Pick up these skulls. Alright, there goes that. God damn it. This is a very tough aspect to use, I have to say. Whoops. This is a very tough aspect to use. Alright, Lunar Ray, maybe? I shouldn't have fired that cast. I don't know why I did that.
Eyes up, you good for nothings.
Try to cheese it a little bit. Oh, we got it. Oh, thank goodness for Demeter and the passive damage. You know what? I mean, you saw it there towards the end, but I
Oh,
pretty
thanks,
much
of
stopped using my shotgun, the shotgun aspects to my weapon, and just doing everything passively, and that took us over the edge. Thank goodness for the Demeter duo with Apollo and the the Gust legendary one that we got, because I struggled majorly on that.
Some stardust. Mission complete.
That is probably not going to be a trial or an aspect, I should say, that I'm going to be returning to
Shadow now.
in the near future. That was tough.
The results of this trial and bid you return.
There was probably a better way to use it, but it just doesn't dovetail naturally with my playstyle, so... And that's fine. Some aspects are easier for some people than others, and that was not my cup of tea.
What's going on?
All that you lost is all that you are, as Headmistress would say.
Yeah, remember where you've come, where you came from, so that you know where you're going.
Sooner you get out of here,
That's wisdom right
sooner
there.
I can go through all your stuff.
Well, thanks. I guess we're at towards the end of our dialogue tree with Dora, interestingly enough. Because usually there'd be some kind of extended conversation, but that was pretty short. Let's just take a look around here in general. Anything else new going on? Not much here. Wow, nobody is around. What is going on? Is there a party going on and nobody told me about it? That would be just like them, wouldn't it?
One, please.
All right, I guess we can sell death caps, right? That's what I'm sort of getting from the instructions here. So there we go. That buys us some extra purchasing room when it comes to getting more nectars.
A moment, goddess.
Death to Kronos.
I'll pass one of these off.
Why do you keep doing this? You won, okay? You beat me. Before you even started. Last thing I need now is your sympathy.
Nemesis, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. We're surrounded by enemies out there. Do we really need more?
You're not my enemy, Melinoe. Just go.
Bye, Nem.
We're frenemies?
Have you met Artemis out there? I suppose it may be worth repeatedly disobeying orders for the chance to see her.
What would you know of it? You really think I'm sneaking out into those woods just to fool around?
I mean, there's worse things that you could be doing with your time, you know.
Is everything all right between the two of you, at least?
Oh, so you guys actually have history, or what?
It's fine.
I will be inquiring more about this in the future, let me just say.
You asked before about how I managed it. The pressure to always prevail through what, in retrospect, were many terribly exciting scenarios, all whilst bearing the burden of so many others' expectations and my own.
You said you always believed there was a solution, a positive outcome that could be discovered and achieved. I've been thinking about that.
Good. But it occurred to me there's something else. 'Twas love that drove me on. The great war that earned me my place in Elysium. I wanted desperately not to go. To stay with my wife and then newborn son.
Yeah, the Trojan War.
You were
Kick
left
it
with
all
no
off.
choice but to fight. So you held to hope that someday you'd see your family again.
I mean, hope is what's driving us on to some extent, right? That things can be restored.
Sound familiar, does it?
Yeah. You're speaking my language there, Odysseus.
How strange to be encountering this brother of mine here.
Hypnos. Or Moros
So
is
then
here.
he truly hasn't stirred at all?
Yeah, my big potion failed, so
Not
I'm
once.
at my wit's end.
Headmistress Hecate says Hypnos was already fast asleep when she recovered him from my father's house. You never visited him there before?
It wasn't my place. We each come from big families, don't we? Odd families. You know how it is.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I'm beginning to, yes.
So, do you have, like, any ideas of what I could do, or what? Are we just stuck? Huh, I have nothing to plant, oddly enough. Alrighty, well, let's check out our roster of aspects. I guess the aspect of Persephone would be the one. So this is going to be an Argent Skull-based episode, huh? Your Omega Special is enhanced, and the damage from your casts can extend it up to 2 seconds. What does that mean? Damage from my casts can extend it? So, like, if I do my Omega Special through my casts as it's detonating, or... Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Grant me the aspect of my mother.
Save the queen.
Cool. Let's go ahead and rock it, I guess. Where is it?
I'm honored as your bearer.
Right here. All right. It's got mom's hairdo, you know, all the accessories that you might expect. So let's try this out. So that fires as normal. This is enhanced, supposedly. It says casts enhance it somehow. Huh, I'm still not sure what that means. If I stand in my casts? Okay, well.
Let's see here.
Oh, do we not... There's no trial associated with with this aspect. Okay. Well, that's anticlimactic. Okay, well, I guess we'll go to the next one then.
Still not even a scratch.
Oh, well, we have no more to unlock, I guess, right? Because Circe, we need more lotuses. Aspect of Charon, I guess we could do. 1 gift card and 5 pearls. I mean, sure,
Grant
why
me
not?
the aspect of Charon.
Wait, who?
Wait, who? Skelly, are you Charon? Oh, we could do a challenge for this. Okay. Cool. So this one, your cast lasted 3 seconds and erupts like your Omega cast if struck by your Omega special. Okay. I have to admit my axe is probably my weakest weapon, so I've got to get used to it. So, like so, special... is a big smash. Okay. So it doesn't block like some of the other ones, right? So the cast is like so.
Let us continue.
And then that's a whirlwind attack, a spinning splash attack. Wow. That's a lot. Okay. So basic attack is easy. Special is that little swirl. I'm not sure exactly. Okay, so it's really about applying status effects, it feels like, because you're hitting so many times consecutively. And then, okay, alright, I think I get the idea. Trial of the Moon. Pretty easy one, looks like. We're getting Moonbeam.
Only temporary. Let us together shine connection to the moon.
Show it to me.
I sense that something is amiss tonight, as though I did not find you by my will. The pitch black stone, I see, of course. It is a weight on everything that we perceive. Now.
Let's see. Hex raises the last susceptible foe slain this encounter. I mean, sure. I haven't used that all that much, but I'm okay with. There we go. I'm okay with trying something a bit out of the ordinary for me. Actually, getting this maximum magic increase was going to be pretty important, I think. Wow, that special is quite good. Good thing that we're getting this magic increase. Let's start adding some effects to our specials, I think. I'm just gonna sit back here, if you don't mind, and just smash people from downtown like I'm Michael Jordan.
He's back.
It reached me that you clashed with Skilla and the Siren followers. So that's where they ended up. They once were the torment of many a sailor till I took care of them.
Let's see. Attacks hit foes with a splash that knocks others away. Sure, we'll get that. We'll give that to our attack. Why not? Let's get this
Some coins.
little pot there to get some extra coinage. All right, then let's increase our Selene upgrade. Fight for me!
The path of stars.
Do I have to kill you or what? I'm just going to assume you'll automatically die. Whoa, we've got 8. So we could get to our capstone is whenever your raised servants expire, they deal 900 damage to foes around them. That's pretty good. Your raised, after you sprint, your raised servants appear at your position. That's pretty good as well. Yeah, Hex starts charged. After using it, you deal more damage. Let's go ahead and get to our capstone here. So 80% charged. Charges up automatically. We'll do it more often. We'll do that, and then we can do 2 additional ones. Move fast and attack faster. Sure, we'll do that.
I walked
Nice.
the path.
Okay, well we certainly pimped out our Hex.
Safe in the circle.
Alright, still haven't really had to use our Hex yet. When you would take damage, receive healing in that amount instead. That's actually very nice, and we'll do it for prophecy's sake. We're trying to knock out all the prophecies for getting new stuff. We're pretty poor, so let's do a mini boss. Hope I don't regret this. Oh, I will regret it. Whoop. Now, if it can't see me, does that mean I can't actually do any damage to them? Because I thought I was doing my special through the darkness. I guess not. Nice. Okay. There we go. Didn't even need to use my Hex, even though I could have.
That's what you get.
Casts immediately hit foes in front of you with a big splash. Yes, I think we need that. All right, grab a Hephaestus.
Wastrels.
All right. Just one-shotting everybody casually. Don't worry about me. Oh, didn't get it off in time. Well, that's what I get for trying to cheese it. Let's go to town.
Stay in the circle.
Get him, big boy. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's another weapon you got. Oh, right. The nocturnal arms and their shape-shifting tricks. Figures. You witches like changing things about us, I'm to understand.
Look, Hephaestus, novelty is the spice of life. No doubt about it. Specials occasionally create a blast. Deal more damage to armor, or after you dash. Yeah, let's get the dash. That's a fun one.
Power.
You occasionally detonate. Let's get our health up a bit more. Oh, that's
respite awaits.
Oh, that's not it. Okay, it's just the fountain. Delicious.
Oh?
Let's do more Selene. Why? Oh no, is there a bird there that I could have grabbed and I totally missed? Oh, damn. That sucks. I hope that was not hopefully that was just an NPC. It's not actually a summon I could have gotten. That would be unfortunate.
Stars.
I can get an additional 3. So Let's do this. Charges up automatically. Charges up automatically.
Seleni's hidden strength.
We are gonna get it.
Shine ever
We're gonna.
brighter.
Wow. Actually, you know what? I don't. Have we ever maxed out our hex completely before? I don't know if we have. Is that even possible? I assume it's technically possible. Here we go. Take care of business. Somebody work for me.
One left. The path of stars.
Too easy. And another 3. All right, let's just get whatever's left. 1, 2, 3. Wow, we are just going to smash that hex every few seconds is what it feels like. Which is awesome. All right, we're already ready. This is a pretty fun challenge, I have to say. All right.
Rest again for now.
Ah, so good, so good. Casts expand in size until they expire. Foes within are struck by lightning. Yeah, we'll do the lightning
Never get
damage,
enough
I
of
guess.
those.
Okay, this is probably the last stop shop before our big headmistress confrontation. We'll just get the Apollo one and the palm slice. Specials deal more damage in a larger area. Yes, please. Grab the palm. We'll give a gift to Charon while we're here. This is his aspect, after all.
I know you require only gold, my lord. Nevertheless, I wanted to give you something more. I've always found your commitment to the realm and to your discipline inspiring. The Nocturnal Arms entrusted me with other aspects of themselves, including this one that I think was yours, my lord. Did you relinquish the Moonstone Axe, knowing I was to be its next bearer?
That's a maybe.
I'll bear it to the best of my ability.
You know what I said before about Skelly being Charon? I was kind of saying it in jest, but now I'm like, could that actually hold some merit to it? I don't know. Hades conspiracies theories that you'll only get here with me. Wouldn't that be funny, though? He takes off the hat. It's like, it's been me, Skelly, the whole time.
Ah, the aspect of Charon. He has since taken up the simple orb.
Lord Charon used to wield such a thing. I scarce imagine him heaving this around. Perhaps he rode with it.
Oh, cheeky Melinoe.
Perhaps he did, or hewed off a few heads. If Nyx and the Three Fates entrusted the protection of the Underworld to a certain few, they could have chosen worse.
Yeah, he's old reliable, isn't he?
Now the crossed blades.
Alright. That is not the real one. That is not the real one either.
Like that.
Alright, you're nuking me from orbit. Alright, I can go ahead and raise the dead here. Alright, I'm getting a little sloppy here. 1. Oh, my summon got hit by the sheep curse instead of me. Isn't that nice? It's so nice. Alright, witchies. Wow. Let's do it again. Let's get another summon. Oh, too good. Too good. You know what? Now I know what it's like having a whole army of witches at my disposal, and I like
Be
it.
generous to you in your descent.
No wonder she wanted to be a headmistress.
Yes. And check.
That was fun.
Me then.
That was great. I actually really enjoyed that one. You know, sometimes you just gotta lean into the power of fantasy, you know? Sometimes you just want to wreck some fools with minimum effort, and
Trial finished.
that was one of those times.
witch.
Oh, where'd you go?
Let me know if there's somebody I can torment for you, okay?
You're already doing it to me. Just kidding, just kidding, just
Your
kidding.
family has been of keen interest to the Fates for some time, hasn't it? Ever since Kronos learned he was doomed to be usurped by his own children.
A prophecy that was only fulfilled because Kronos learned of it and desperately tried to prevent it from coming to pass. Perhaps I'd have an easier time with the fated list if I tried to thwart it at every turn.
I wouldn't second guess too much. Later, your father and uncles drew lots to divide up their rule of the world. By chance, your father wound up with the least desirable part, didn't he?
Yeah, Zeus got the sky, you know, Poseidon got the ocean, and Hades got the earth and what is under the earth. But it's the richest part, so it's got that going for it, because it technically has all the jewels and stuff to be mined.
Perhaps the Underworld best suited him. So now it's my turn to see that the will of the Fates is done. If they even planned this far ahead.
They were captured, so this can't all be according to their plan. But they are counting on your aid.
I mean, maybe being captured was part of the plan. You don't know.
I appreciate their confidence.
You don't know, and I don't know.
Babe.
All right, Eris. Look, how are we doing in our relationship? We're doing. Oh, you know what? Hot springs time, huh? Interesting. That is not necessarily who I thought I'd be sharing some quality recreation time with, but you know what? Why not?
Please don't make me regret this, Eris. But would you like to join me at the hot springs for a bit? Helps ease the tension.
Wait, the springs are purified again? I've been out of the loop. Surprised I get another invite after last time, but...
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
What did you do? You didn't pee in the pool, did you?
Ah, yeah. So this is what you still do to relax? Hot as magma in this thing. Can we get out yet?
Permission denied. You'll quickly grow accustomed to the heat. Just try to concentrate on any tensions that you feel and let the waters take them.
Wow, Melinoe, you are a master of subtext.
Tensions? Me? Babe, I don't need to boil alive in order to cut loose. Though good to know you found a way to bottle tensions up. What happens if you drink this stuff?
You get hot inside?
These springs are pure, thanks partly to the salts we use. Though even still, I wouldn't recommend imbibing them. Next thing you know, you might be purified as well.
Yeah, that's one way to do a cleanse.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
Dehydration.
This is the way I am, down to my very core. And if you don't like it, and brought me in here hoping a nice hot bath was all it'd take for me to change, well then, I hate to disappoint.
No, I kind of figured
Looks
that.
like the waters haven't rid you of your tensions yet. Sometimes a hot spring is just a hot spring, Eris. Not everything is an assault on your ideals.
Yeah, just kick back, relax, you know?
I never can be sure. Though this is nicer than the last time. And the heat isn't so bad right now, I guess.
You know
it's
it.
Perfect.
Not bad, right?
Ugh, I think I drank way too much bathwater back there. Is this what being purified feels like? Woo.
See you, Eris.
All right. Oh, I guess we don't get to converse properly after that, but you know what? Totally fine with me. I think a good time was had by all. Speaking of which, let's replenish our stores.
Here are the bones.
That's probably the last bath salts I'll purchase for a little while, just because we really need to save our currency for nectar. 4 days away until our shipment's in. So close.
You're here.
I'm always going to check here, even though lately there hasn't been anything new. Look at all this stuff that we've unlocked. Let me just double check in case there's something that I want to buy. I don't think that there is. Cause locations sometimes contain a moon monument or sigil. That would be the only one I would think about getting, but again, I want to save my currency for unlocking aspects.
Have you been finding anything of use out there in your forays? No point returning empty-handed, though you may lack the necessary tools, I suppose.
Erebus still teems with hidden life. I'm finding all sorts of things we need out there. I'm very grateful for the purse. It never weighs me down.
A witch cannot afford to be encumbered. The blessings and such from your relatives may be fleeting, but whatever goes into that purse isn't going anywhere. Not till you use it, of course.
Okay, Odysseus is out and about. Hypnos is unchanged, I guess. Unfortunately, I have nothing to plant. So, all that leaves is for me to see, are there any aspects for me to unlock here? Is that possible, or have we run? So, Circe we need. We're done with those ones. Thanatos we need. We need one more G-Rock. These aspects we're done with, and Nyx we need 3 plasma. Okay. So, I think we are done with trials for the time being until we get those extra couple little of components, you know? But neat. You know, the trials are always kind of a neat little diversion. When we come back, what is it that we want to do? Well, we should probably make another run at Olympus, right? Just to continue getting comfortable. I'll have to compare the ingredients list for some of these aspects to see where we need to go. So plasma, I want to say, is something that you farm in Chaos's territory, which if that's the case, maybe we have to go to... Can you do Chaos Gates in the Overworld, or is that only in the Underworld? I'm not sure. If that's the case, we may have to go Underworld. And then Thanatos is the G-Rock. I forget where I get that from. I think that's also maybe from Chaos as well. So now that I'm... Oh, and then Circe, the Lotus is in Oceanus. So, okay. So maybe Underworld is where we're going to go next. Anyway, hope you have been enjoying the trials. Next time, a proper run. And hopefully, you know what I would love to do is to unlock more animal familiars. I could have sworn that bird was not just there for show, but maybe I'm crazy. Maybe not. But hopefully that's the case. And there was also that dog we ran into earlier in one of the previous trials, which I'm like 90% sure is somebody that we can invite. In any case, thank you so much for watching. As always, you know, if there's anything in particular that you would like to see done in some of these runs, or any advice you have of an enjoyable viewing, I am always all ears. Love to hear what people are thinking and knowing what would make the best entertainment. Thank you so much once again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.